Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11 we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Oh, good afternoon. I napped off. It happens. But I think I can change my view because I don't have anybody joining me today, but that's okay. How's everybody doing? I see Paul's in the chat. Good to see you. Hello, MDE. I do have an announcement for all of my fans of the show and my writing. Roundtable IO is getting me credentials to attend the scouting combine and the draft this season. I'm deeply honored. I'm moved. I'm humbled. I'm excited. I'm stoked. All of this I found out today. That being said, offensively, the Patriots have scored 54 points over 3 games. That's an average of 18 points. The Seahawks have scored 72 points in 2 games with an average of 36. Defensively, the Patriots have held teams to less than 16 points. They've held them to 26 total over 3 games. Divide that by 3. That is a 8.66. In the 2 games, Seattle has held the Rams and the 49ers to a total of 33 points for 16.5. I have that feeling too, Corn. Good to see you. Nice of you to be here. I don't see how they won't. 36 points a game versus 18. That's a little late for that. You told me you already shaved your head. You're going to be on the show if Seattle wins by more than 4 points. Actually, if they win straight up, that was the bet. If the Patriots lose, I'm truffle shuffling to this. But the betting line is Seahawks are favored by 4.5. The over-under is 45.5. I think the final score is going to be like 31-21, Seattle. That's my score prediction. The key matchups, both defenses are very stingy. During the regular season, they both did a lot of turnovers. Right now, in the postseason, Patriots have the edge. Good luck with that. Neither team gives up a lot of yards on the ground. Neither team gives up a lot of yards in the air. Yeah, yo, what's up, my brother? Good to see you, Paul. Sorry about that. I kind of nodded off for a minute and realized, yes, I am fired up. Scouting combine in the draft, I get credentialed for it. I'm shocked. I'm not as nowhere near as shocked. Megan, would you like to come on with me for a moment? I'd love to have you here as a representative of your Seahawks. Thank you, Megan. I just sent you the link in our string of email today if you want to come on. She's a Seahawks fan. Do you think she's going to say the Patriots are going to win? And oh, Megan, congrats.
Hello. Explain to
You.
SJB how the Patriots are going to win. Yeah, not sure if you could see the colours I'm wearing, brother. Not the Patriots.
Oh, because he trusts you. I think you're like me. I don't see how offensively the Patriots can keep up.
Look, I was just, I've been back-to-back streaming today, waiting for our stream to begin. I'd like a good game. I want a close game. I don't see the Patriots winning, but, any given Sunday, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I was on a chat yesterday where a young man was saying, this is how the Patriots will win. And I was there going, we get them there. Yeah, great. Yeah, okay. But as I just said to some friends, my big question, Jeremy, is Drake May. I like him as a player. I think he's a great young player. Yeah, that's the big question I've got. I mean,
and everybody's like, "Oh, well, Drake May Sam Darnold handled the pressure." I was like, "He's been handling it the last 3 weeks. What are people talking about?"
Oh, he's gonna. The one we get in our chat all the time is, "Oh, Sam's seeing ghosts." Where? I'm sorry. Are we watching the same game here?
I will admit that Gridiron Heights spoof animation thing they do. They show Tom Brady getting a Botox injection while Drake May is talking to him for advice, and he goes, "I got an idea," and he puts on his feet, and he goes, "Take this. We're going to go to Sam Darnold's house and make him see ghosts."
Yeah, it's like, and this is what frustrates me because, as I've said before, Jeremy, I've been a fan of Sam since USC. Sending him to the Jets, okay, not the smartest move one can make, but it was the draft. What do you do? What more does he have to do? I'm really getting. It's the same people saying the same line all the time because they've got nothing else. You know what I mean? And it's like.
So your team is giving up about 16.5 points on an average between the two playoff games. I throw out regular season stats. I'm going to focus on the postseason stats.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep.
Their defense, on the other hand, isn't giving up shit, really. 8.66 a game. And Sam, well, they just, the Rams already played them twice this year. So did the Seahawks, so did the 49ers. And that's who the Seahawks faced. Somebody they already faced twice in the regular season. A team that prepares for them all year. And yes,
I think that Sam is about to face a defense that has had 2 weeks to prepare. Point of order, Your Honor, Sam has also had 2 weeks to prepare.
Right.
Sam's
the only thing that I have question about going into this game, we already know Clint Kubiak will be the head coach of the Raiders. I just hope his play calling doesn't check out on you guys like Ben Johnson did us with our 2 weeks to prepare.
Someone asked Mike, McDonald that, and he said no, he is clicked in. He'll worry about, and this is what frustrates me too, Jeremy.
And
If a team,
I'm not saying that.
no,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
that
no,
from my experience.
no, no, I'm not implying that you are. But why the hell don't teams have to wait till, like with Clint Kubiak being in the Super Bowl, till
the bad part is your team gave him permission to go to the interview.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying
permission. What I don't understand is why playoff teams just say, fuck you.
Fuck you, we've got a Super Bowl to win. After that, yeah, that's my question. Why can't the team say yes?
The team can.
Oh, they can. Okay.
The team can refuse the other team the interview till after the playoffs. They have that right.
Oh, see, I thought, the team, say the Raiders, come to Kubiak and he has to take the interview. That's not what happens. Oh, my mistake. Okay.
No, so they have to contact the GM of the Seahawks and the president of football operations and get permission to interview him. After that, they set up the interview.
Oh, okay. I thought once a coach, like, again, Clint, I haven't underestimated the Pats, not at all. And this is what I'm saying. People,
you missed my point. I'm not underestimating that Patriots defense at all.
Not at all.
I just said they only give 8.67 points a game through the playoffs. The Seahawks had 2 games, but granted, the Rams are a high-powered offense like the Seahawks.
Yeah, and I think, and I've been saying it in our chats, Jeremy, for weeks, underestimating when we went in 2 weeks ago, underestimate the Pats at your peril.
I know you do, Billy.
Yeah, and that's all I hope, Billy. I had a friend say to me, what's your score prediction for the game? And I said 27-20, maybe. And
I think the difference is special teams and scoring defense. And the number 1 scoring defense in the NFL is the Seahawks. Period.
Yeah.
Postseason and regular season.
And my friend said 65-12.
I didn't say that.
No, not you. My friend I was talking to about predictions yesterday.
I'm predicting a 10-point win for the Seahawks. 30.
I got 10 to 15, 5 to 15 maximum. It's not going to be a blowout. I think, as Billy said, it's going to come down to a field goal. And God, I hope Chase.
It's going to be who gets the special teams touchdown, whether it's Shaheed or their punt returner. And if I'm your punter, you know what I'm doing every time? I don't care if it's only a 12-yard punt. It's going out of bounds.
Yes. I think.
That's just me.
Well, the other thing that confused me is why the Vegas line didn't seem to be moved.
Because everybody that they speculated would be out, other than Spillane, who's been out for 2 games, is playing. Spillane is out.
Yeah.
Harold Landry is questionable. Questionable means playing in the Super Bowl.
Playing unless he loses a leg.
Boomin Warrior, he's playing for you guys.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so thankful the Demons playing. So happy. Look, I'm wearing the blue and green till I'm cold and mean, but I'm not underestimating.
I got the logo hat I told you I was getting. No, that's my logo.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I don't think any team should be underestimated. And I'm not saying the Hawks are the Hawks are underestimated all year. I was just roasting a friend who put us at 26th in his power rankings, and I'm like, how'd that turn out for you, brother? I told you I'd be back to let you know about it. Yes, Billy, he does. Or if worst comes to worst, incomplete pass. It's not the worst thing to do to throw.
Okay. MDE, yes, I messaged you my address. If you want a hat or multiple, just let me know how many. They are $20 a piece shipped.
I'll get one.
You send me the check. I'll order the hats because I'm doing it by order. I was thinking about trying to hold off until I get like an order for enough to do like 5 or 10 of them.
Well, put me down for a couple, brother. I'll grab them.
Okay. Little shipping's a little bit more to Australia than
Of course,
continental
of course.
United States. So throw in another $5 per hat. It'll be
Yeah,
25 a
let
hat.
me know. Yeah, let me know.
No, it will be. I don't care because I'm putting it at a price point that after shipping, I'm making $3 a hat. That's it. I don't want to get rich off of it.
You just want to, yeah, I've got hats everywhere, but I have to jump down because our stream
Your
has
stuff is
started
getting
where
ready to
it's.
start. Okay,
Um,
email me that link. You were supposed to do it.
I did.
Oh, you
I
did? I
did.
never got it.
Check your
I never.
freaking email. I'll send it
Okay.
back. But yeah, we're expecting over 5,000 to 7,000 in our stream today, and we're doing 2 back-to-back 24-hour streams. One may be drunk or not. We'll just see how the game goes. So thank you, Michael, and good luck to the Pats. But yes, Seahawks, I've got, I think I said 27-20, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
know.
said something like that. You
So,
only gave us
as I said, 5 to 15. So to the girl, that would be me. I love Jackson Smith. He got me 3rd place in fantasy when I took him pick 1 in our draft. His is the Super Bowl jersey I'm getting.
awesome.
So
Getting the
yeah,
JSN, huh?
yep. Yeah, the boys in my fantasy were like, "Oh, why'd you take JSN first pick?"
Yeah, they did ask like that about how you felt about JSN getting the honors.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Very happy Mike got coach. I was going to start a 1-person riot down here if Mike Mack didn't get coach of the year, and John Schneider getting GM, long overdue. And 3 days ago, it was Mike Mack's 2nd anniversary of becoming our head coach.
Yep.
So
And
just
just like
saying.
2 weeks ago was the 5th anniversary of Dan Campbell being hired.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what I love. I love when people underestimate my team because I turn around and go, how's that working for you? You know, literally underestimate us. That's fun. But I do have to jump down, guys. Thank you for having me, Jeremy. We'll talk
Yeah,
after
no
the game.
problem.
I'm
You
sure.
go ahead and go to your show, and I'll tune in when I'm done.
I would love to stay longer, but yeah, we're expecting the thousands in our chat today. So, yep, good luck to both teams. Let's go, Hawks. Yeah, and I'll talk soon, JB. See you soon.
Oh, it's the Smooth Bandit. So it's not the bandit I know. But that was Megan Crowder, a member of the 12. You know, I heard that Skull was there was a certain way that came about, and it had nothing to do with the Viking chant. I'm just playing. Hey, I gotta have fun when I can. But it is great to see everybody here. We got 40 people watching across the networks, and that's amazing. I got people from Talking Sport 18. I got people from Viking Rob DOWO. Hey, I gotta have fun when I can. We didn't beat you this year. Shocker. Because we had been beating Flores like a drum for 2 seasons. So he finally got a plan that beat us, and it worked. I don't think it'll work again. But kudos to Flores in that defense this year. I give credit where credit's due. We got swept by you guys. We got swept by the Packers. We're the only team in the division that swept the Bears. What the fuck, guys? You guys were 2 wins I didn't expect them getting. So the franchise tag for Pickens is $28 million. Remember, it's an average of the top three, because they did the exclusive tag, the top 3 wide receiver contracts. They should be happy they did it now. If they waited for free agency or some of these guys to get re-signed, it might have been more. Yeah, on a franchise tag. He makes $3 million more than J-Mo. Kudos to him. It just came up on my feed. That's how I know the amount. 28.3 million is what he's getting. I think J-Mo's getting just under 25. Or right at 25, one of the two. Love it at a Hamtramck bar. Oh, man. Hamtramck is not a good place to go these days. But I think it's going to be a great game. I think the key matchups is Christian Gonzalez and JSN. If JSN runs the routes and catches like he normally does, I don't think Christian Gonzalez gets to play like he did on Cortland Sutton, because let's face it, Jared Stidham is not Sam Darnold. He's not even Bo Nix. And Bo Nix was inconsistent all season. Also, another reason why I don't think it'll be a high scoring game from the Patriots side is they've only scored 30 points once all season, and that was in their win at the Bills. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to sugarcoat something, but that was regular season. They have not done it all playoff. If you say that, but he hasn't done it all postseason. He hasn't done it all season for the Seahawks. They were the number 1 seed for a reason. I don't understand why there's so much smoke. I sent you the link of that, what he said on Colin Cowherd, because I haven't told anybody anything. I don't want to go anywhere. All I am doing is trying to get healthy to get back on the field. He has a no trade clause in his contract. So even if the Raiders wanted to get rid of him, they technically can't without his approval. 20 teams have called. You notice how none of them said an offer? Postseason, no, you were right. Yeah. And he has been more steady and has not thrown a pick the entire postseason in those 2 games, unlike Drake May, who's fumbled and thrown picks. And if you go by that measure, there has been fumbling issues. Yeah, I know that K9 dropped one last week, I think it was, and the week before that. Smoking Dad! He gets the instant hit every time. Brent DeWitt, it's great to see you here. Paul, good to see you. Michael, love you, brother. Dad, I know you. I didn't get a chance to call you yet, but I get to go to the scouting combine and the draft this year as a member of the media. I'll tell you why I play this song when my dad pops in, and this is the number one reason why I do it. My dad, when I was growing up, he worked at Fisher Body Grand Blanc, which became VOC Grand Blanc, and so forth, working for GM. But he supplemented his income by DJing parties. I believe it's 6:30 or 8 p.m. I don't even know. Let me look it up. I just know it's not right away. That's why I'm doing this. Six 30 p.m. I was right. That was a good. Yeah, I gotta get a new mic. It fell a couple times, but thank you for pointing it out. 18:30 hours. Yes, sir. Paul is better than that Michael Coop. MD, crack me up. But I get to go to the scouting combine and the draft as a member of the media this year. Well, number one, I have no dog in the fight. I'm just talking about the Super Bowl because it's the biggest game of the NFL season. Wednesday on the roundtable talk, the night I made the bet. I do all of that on my biggest show of the week with everybody here to see. And yes, I will make it look like this when I do it. Hey, I made the bet in front of guests. I should do this in front of guests, correct? Be a man of my word. Stand by what you say. I personally feel the Seahawks are going to win. It's going to be somewhere to a 5 to 10 point win. I don't think they'll get to 15. I think it'll be a touchdown and a field goal, and it's probably due to either a special teams or defensive score. I have been adamant about this the entire time, and I think the final score will be 31-10 Seahawks because we don't know if Drake May has that clutch gene. He has not shown it yet, in my opinion. He floundered throwing the ball even in the first half versus the Broncos defense. Oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. 4 years of doing this, I'm working on getting new equipment. I've written so far 16 draft profiles this offseason that are published, and the Bucks just asked me to start doing them for their team as well. Oh, yeah. Our family has been blessed. We've had our problems. There's always a bad egg everywhere. Hell, I was a bad egg for 20 years. I'm not going to lie. Not because I was a criminal or anything like that, just because I was still trying to find out what I needed to be. First 10 years of adulthood after getting out of the army, I bounced from job to job, place to place, floundered through life, in and out of members' homes because I didn't know how to take care of myself. Then I moved out of state, learned some trade, came back, got married, got divorced, got involved in another relationship. That it ended poorly. And during that time, I started working as a computer repair tech, then became a TV repair technician for flat panels in the process. Also learned how to work on servers and satellite internet for business. And then 2016 happened and I fell apart all over again. It took me 4 years to get to where I could work steady again because I mentally was done. That's right. 10 years ago tonight. Then I started a Facebook group about the Lions. Then all of a sudden, I was talking with Jim Bordeaux of Detroit Lions on the Prowl. He got me involved in Friday free-for-alls. One of the fans, John Robinson, saw me on my lunch break talking football with them, and I'm smoking cigarettes, and I had one of those really cheap hot mics that you couldn't control the volume on. And when I was breathing, he goes, "Man, while you're smoking that cigarette, you sound like Darth Vader. I'm going to start calling you Smoking Jeremy B." And the name stuck. I've had the name for 5 years, the podcast for 4. Because during that 2021 offseason, he introduced me to Adam Scholes and Logan Erickson of We Are Lions Nation. They had 29 subs when I got with them. By the end of that season, they had 209. And I decided that I needed to do this on my own. And thus, kneecap biting with, at first, it was kneecap biting with Smoking Jeremy B is what the channel was. And then I said the Detroit Lions. And then all of a sudden, every YouTube channel that had Detroit and Lions right next to each other was starting to get demonetized and shut down over copyright infringement. So I changed it to the Motor City Lions. And it's been that way now for 3 years. It's been a long road. Many ups and downs. The 2021 season was awful. The 22 season was good. The 23 season, 12-5, win the division for the first time. Then to back it up with a 15-2. You know what made this year special, guys? And nobody realizes it. Even though we didn't win the division, we didn't make the playoffs or anything else. It's the first time in franchise history this team has had 4 winning seasons back to back to back in its 92-year existence. That's right. 8 more years. And this team's 100 years old. It already is if you go by when the Portsmouth Spartans were formed in 1930. But we didn't become the Lions until 1934. Yes, the first time ever. I personally got to witness 4 winning seasons. Seasons over 500. They said it was the first time in franchise history that we had 4 winning seasons back to back to back. One of those seasons we didn't have a winning season. It had to be. Let me look it up. 'Cause I'll look it up right now. I think one of those seasons was 7-7, which is a 500 season. God, they include the Portsmouth Spartans in there. That don't count. I think one of those seasons was 7-7. But back when it was 11 game seasons, and yes, it has not always been even games. In the 1930s, it was 11 game seasons. And it literally said from 1931 to 34. Oh, but 3 of those years they weren't even the Lions. So our overall as the Lions, I'm not going to go by the Portsmouth Spartans because the 1930 to 34 season shouldn't count. 34-35 season counts, but not the 33-34. We are 609, 606 wins, 709 losses, and 34 ties in the regular season. 4 world championships, 0 Super Bowls, 9-15 in the playoffs in team history. Of course, in the Super Bowl review. And if you were right, I'll go all hail MDE. He was right. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. But I do think JSN being covered by Christian Gonzalez is something to watch. Absolutely, Paul. I think the other matchup is how well the Seahawks O line holds up with with Cross having only his second game back. Oh, that should be a rule. If something we said is over 7 days old, we cannot have it held against us. When we ask you what you want for if you're hungry, yes or no is an answer. We don't need a 10-minute explanation. There used to be a plaque hanging above the bathroom in the basement down here, and it says, "On this date, August 10th, 1986, the man of the house won an argument." Historical marker. That used to crack me up. I don't know where that plaque went. I think my mom burned it. Uh, but it had been there. We moved in this house in '85, so that's what made it even funnier. Because I was like, when did Carl win an argument? Oh, we all did. Some of us way more than others. All I know is that my love for the Lions starts with my dad, but it will not end anytime soon. Sitting on his lap, watching the Lions as a kid, learning very colorful metaphors while watching them back in 1975. The colors were great. Him taking me to my first game in the '80s, and 40 years later, I take him to his first game at Ford Field in 2022. And, that's one of those full circle moments that a lot of sons and fathers don't get to have. It was a special day. I think it was special for him too. He bought his first Lions jersey he ever bought at the Hutchinson. Oh, you won't imagine how much I cry if the Lions when the Lions win the Super Bowl in '61. Because have you seen the new logo? LX1? Please tell me you saw it. Because if it's what I think it is, it's orange and blue. Does that mean it's going to be a Bengals Lions Super Bowl? Because I don't think it's the Browns. But this was a special day. I'm not doing a mock draft tonight. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this. Um, 10 years ago today, during the halftime of that awful Super Bowl where the failed in the second half, was when I was asked by my son to do something with my football knowledge. It took me 5 years to start, a year to get rolling, and 4 years to get it to this. And I love each and every one of my fans that comment here, no matter what team you're from, because I love talking football. I talk to fans of other teams all the time. You guys seen it. My NFL Roundtable talk I do every week on Wednesday. I at least have one, if not 3 or 4 fans of other teams on here, because I love to talk football. Not just my Lions, our Lions. And no, we don't have ownership of them. I claim them as mine. We're not the Green Bay Packers. I don't need a slip of paper saying I actually own the team. But thank you for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. And for the first time in a long time, it's time for me to talk about my favorite sponsors ever. You know what I'm talking about, MDE? Because I haven't done this for a minute. First place with an 11-6 record. It was Fuck the Bears. Second place, it was FTP. Fuck the Packers. In third place, they can get skull fucked. And in last place, we're still kings of the north till somebody does it 2 years in a row. Fuck them. Thank you so much for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. I would rather be in a homeless shelter made of cardboard than a packing fan. Hey, no problem. I didn't start posting the Kings of the North meme until we won it 2 years in a row. Once we clinched the division, that became the meme that I did for our stuff. So, I hate to be packed too, when you sit down too hard and you fart at the same time. Oh, just wrong pack. Sorry. Amen. Offensive tackle, offensive center, edge, cornerback, safety, linebacker. Those are our needs this draft. Those are what I write about. I do that on purpose because I think you can throw an offensive lineman in every draft process. I think every team should do that. Just draft one every time as a backup so you get one right. Somewhere between the 3rd and the 7th round. Amen, brother. Hell, fuck it. Make him the 1st round pick. Shock the world. But this has been another episode of Lions Talk with SJB. It was my Super Bowl 60 preview edition. I appreciate each and one of you for being here. Much love to everybody in the chat. I love you, Dad. I love everybody here that watches me. You've been a part of my growth. Some of you have gotten here as I grew even bigger than I ever thought I would. And yes, I will be here at noon tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the game.
Riff
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.